Hello everyone. I am back with another whiskey review, and today we are going to be talking about Chattanooga. Chattanooga Founders Reserve 11th anniversary release, to be exact. Now this will be coming soon to Seelbach, so keep an eye out. And yeah, I tried the 10th anniversary, loved that. We had a great response to that. And so yeah, I'm ready to get into this one and see what it gives. All right, first let's talk blend. You got these cute little, oh wait, y'all can't see. These cute little cards, there we go, that tell you what's in the blend. So we'll get into that just a little bit. So they've got their Solera Barrel 1816, which they no longer make. Well, at least they no longer sell. I guess they're probably reserving what they have left for the blend, which I love. We started selling that years ago at Seelbach, and it was delicious by itself. So that's part of the blend. We've also got their flagship 91 proof in the blend. That one is said to be greater than 4 years old in that blend. 1816, they don't specify. They've also got an infinity barrel situation happening in the blend. That one is a blend of straight whiskeys greater than 3 years old. So we've got some whiskeys in here that are a blend of some whiskeys older than 2 years, older than 3 years, and older than 4 years. So we're running the gamut in terms of ages in this blend. So let's see how that manifested. And so y'all already know, we are about to get into it. Love that sound. We already know she's pretty and amber. One of my main questions for this blend is, what's the oldest whiskey in the blend? We've got greater than 2, greater than 3, greater than 4. What's the oldest in the blend? I know it's probably not gonna be the most of what's consistent in this blend, but you know, inquiring minds. On the nose immediately, it's giving like cedar, like some sort of cedar box, maybe like a cigar box. Vanilla for sure, like toasted though. Vanilla bean, because vanilla, people tend to think sweet when you hear vanilla, but it's actually really not. If you're smelling raw vanilla bean, it's not that sweet, so it's giving vanilla bean. Funny enough, I'm getting like dried, like red wine fruits, like the red fruits, the plum, like red apple skin too, orange oil, clove, and cinnamon. On the cinnamon side, it's actually gonna be sweeter as opposed to spicy because it smells like big red gum. Ooh, yum. Wow, okay, first thing, heat. This is actually only 100 proof, but it drinks hot. Once I get past the heat, that big red on the nose actually transitions to the palate too. So I like when that happens. That's how it's supposed to happen. Then what you smell is also what you taste, because those two senses are very connected, olfactory glands and all that. I could bore you all day, but more often than not, from my experience, it's not a direct translation, what I smell versus what I taste. But in this case, that big red gum definitely is across the board. Still that clove, dark chocolate. Yeah, that clove and that dark chocolate, it's nice. Right behind that cinnamon. That oak spice is definitely there. So with that Solera method, they're pulling whiskeys from all these different barrels, but keeping a certain amount in there that always stays in. There's always that like mother blend that's in there, and they're trickulating them down into younger barrels and blending as they go along. With that process, all of the oak presence and that maturity is definitely coming through here. Wow. I get the tobacco, I get the fresh cracked leather, fresh leather, dried red fruit still. That is more of an undercurrent than anything else. I smelled a lot more fruit than I actually taste, but there's still some presence there. But this is very much spice forward, oak forward. That cinnamon is like a very pronounced note. There's also some herbaceousness here. There's this sensation of menthol texturally, but flavor-wise, it's actually leaning more towards like a sage, like dried sage. You can taste that barrel char, that smoke, finish is long, oaky. I want this in a cocktail. Overall, I like it. For kicks, let's add water. I was generous on the water this time and added 9 drops. I usually start at like 3 to 5 to see how I feel, but I want to see how she opens up. Wow. Water on the palate opened up that cigar box that I was smelling on the nose, and that's exactly what I taste. On the nose, water added a little hint of butterscotch. Still not super pronounced, but it's there now. There's some more sweet there on the nose. Okay, final thoughts. With water, I liked it already. With water, I like it a little better. it amped up those dark chocolate notes and that cigar box. 2 flavors that I tend to be drawn to, so that works for me. The fruit went away. Overall, I'm definitely happy with the pour. So my recommendation to y'all, sit this out for a good 15 minutes. Try it without water, add water, try again. But do drops, not full squishes. Cheers.